at Tyronn Lue. What impressed you the most about this win tonight and the play of James and Norm?
The biggest thing is just staying with it. You know, we got down 11 early, and you know, we brought that small lineup in. The second unit really came in with some energy and kind of changed the game for us. And I know it seems kind of crazy going small against Giannis and Lopez, but to try to switch some of their triggers with Dame so he can't get downhill and get pocket threes, we decided to go small, and it was good for us. So just keeping our composure, you know, being down 11 early, you know, fight back, you know, finding ways to win the game. Like I said, James was spectacular. I thought he got us off to a good start in that first quarter, like late in that first quarter. And then in third and fourth, he was huge, and Norm was good down the stretch as well. You know, so total team effort. You know, I thought Kawhi moved good. You know, I thought, you know who Scoot is?
Yeah, who's that? Who?
Scoot.
Who's that?
Quit messing around.
Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter.
What is mother called?
Okay, she calls him Scoot. So, you know, Scoot, I thought, came off the bench and really rebounded the basketball. They had a lot of opportunities to, you know, Lopez and Giannis was under the basket to get some rebounds, and Scoot came back. You know, he had 8 rebounds, and so just a total team effort. You know, just finding a way to win, but carrying that scoring load. I thought James and Norm, you know, were huge for us tonight.
Coach, going back to that second unit, there was a stretch where you took Zoo out with about 2 minutes left in the third. You didn't bring him back in until about 5 minutes left. So you guys went small, but you got to give up a single offensive rebound or a second chance points to Milwaukee. I think that says a lot about your team. You talk about Giannis and Brook, guys put bodies on them, not letting them get rebounds. That says a lot. What do you see as far as the versatility of your team and the will not to back down from guys bigger than them?
Yeah, I mean, that's just a fight. We brought that fight into training camp, and, you know, the guys going to compete, we're going to rebound the basketball and do whatever we got to do to secure the basketball. And so, you know, when we go small now, you know, usually the smallest guy on the floor is Norm, you know, and so, you know, guys just battling, you know. I thought, like I said, Scoot came back and got a few of those rebounds where Giannis and Lopez had position. He came back and got a few of those. Amir got a tap, you know, so just, you know, fighting and competing. You know, we knew they were big. We knew they were going to rebound the basketball, but, you know, we did a good job, like you said, with that small unit to secure the ball.
So what do you think went into only having 7 turnovers against a defense that just threw different looks at you all the time?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of, like I said, spreading them out. You know, we knew Lopez would be in a deep drop, which can cause some problems. So we went more small pick and rolls, you know, with James. Let him attack their guards, and then, you know, Zoo's in the dunker, and then get to our spacing. And I thought we did the same thing with Kawhi, but Giannis was switching the pick and rolls with Kawhi and Zoo. You know, was able to post Zoo a couple times versus those switches, or Kawhi got to a spot. And so just reading the game and just, you know, taking what the defense gives us.
Coach, just what type of advantage is it for you guys, you know, knowing you guys are a defensive team, to have, you know, multiple guys that can go nuclear at any time, you know, to help you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It's been huge for us all year, you know. Like I said, you know, it can be anybody's night on this team if we're playing basketball the right way. And, you know, tonight it was, you know, James and Norm, you know. And so just the offensive input, you know, output that they had tonight, you know, was great. And I thought we really did a good job of handling that zone, how we wanted to attack it, and came up with some big shots.
In a game like this where there's 62 free throws, it's a lot of stop and start, a lot of whistles. How do you kind of keep the team composed within a game flow that isn't exactly conducive to beautiful basketball or anything like that?
I thought our team was pretty composed. I think, you know, I lost my composure a few times. You know, I was mad a few times, but they did a good job of just, you know, keeping their composure. You know, we knew Dame was going to get to the free throw line. We talked about it before the game. We knew Giannis would get to the free throw line. We didn't think he would go 12 for 15, you know, but he did, you know. So just keeping our composure, playing the game. When you give 2 stars, you know, 32 free throws, you know, usually it's hard to beat, you know, but we just kept our composure, kept playing. James did a good job of getting to the free throw line, attacking the basket, and we got those 12 free throws that Tomer was talking about, and the 18 points from Norm.
Two more. You talked about, I think the word you used about the second unit, when we went small, is nasty. A couple of games ago, how did you feel like you guys didn't play a center in the second game? So how did you kind of feel like, what changed, I guess, that it was, you know, Amir was like a plus 17, KPJ was Scoot was a plus 13, Nico was a plus 7. Like, what do you think worked today?
I thought we attacked it the right way. You know, I didn't think we over dribbled. I thought when we got our switches and matchups, we moved the defense so they couldn't lock in and just stand there, boxes and elbows. You know, and so we talked about it. We've shown it. You just got to keep the movement. You know, James gets a mismatch. The teams are just loading up. It's hard to go anywhere. So our cuts were good. A couple slips. You know, just continue to play the game. You know, defensively we always pretty good, and just offensively, you know, I thought we did a better job with that tonight.
Hey, Coach, back here. A night like tonight where their stars showed up, Dame and Giannis, and you got Brendan All-Stars, yourself and Kawhi and James. What does it say about the ascension of Norm for him to have a night like he did tonight amongst all the rest of these stars that are on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, he puts the work in every single day, you know, to get better. And, you know, the last, 4 or 5 years, he wanted to be a starter. And so he got his opportunity, and he's made the most of it, you know, just by putting in hard work, improving his game, you know. And, he was frustrated early. He missed some shots he normally makes. And then, he stuck with it, and just, once you put all that work in, it takes over at some point in time of the game. And so I told him, you're not going to make every shot, and so he said, I expect to. I said, yeah, I understand, but you're not, so just got to play through it. And I thought once he came out of that timeout, he was composed and he really did a good job of just keeping his poise and making shots.
Thank you.
Breathe some heat, like some real disruptive shooting. I think a lot of people can relate to that. It's a lifestyle, honestly. You wear them on the court and you wear them off the court. So for me, I'm just excited about how they came out the final finishes and hope my fans enjoy them as well.
And based on tonight, it's safe to say they work?
Yeah, they work.
In a game like tonight that is so stop and start because of all the whistles and stuff, how do you guys maintain a composure when the flow isn't as, I guess, beautiful as you guys would like it
It's
to
like
be?
the first time it's happened, I'm sure it won't be the last, so we got to figure it out. We're professionals.
What went into you guarding Giannis? Was that a coaching decision? Was that you saying, I got this in the fourth quarter?
Obviously he's Giannis. He's going to score on this entire league. You know what I mean? Like, he's just, it is what it is. But I wanted to take on that challenge of guarding him and make it a little bit tough for him. And he scored on me, but, it was difficult. We weren't trying to give up threes, and ultimately we came with the win.
So this is your 17th season. Played on a lot of
16.
defenses.
Maybe don't have one.
What makes this the best defense you've been a part of?
Schemes, the players, a little bit of everything.
James, is it fun reminding people that you can score at a very, very high level than what you did in those third and fourth quarters?
Yep.
What's the most fun part about those?
Scoring?
Exploding like that, I should say,
Pause.
on the court.
The feeling when the ball go in the basket, you know what I mean? Consistently, you just swag up to another level.
You got
Go watch your mouth.
I was thinking basketball.
the 17 and the third. Was that an indication that I'm going good now?
Yeah.
What was it that?
It's just time to go, man. It's time to go. Time to try to, be more assertive in this game. And, got it going.
You got some more 40 games coming up next 40 pointers.
Yep, if that's what's needed. I'm trying to win. That's the goal. That's the main goal.
Y'all had, I know we talked about turnovers earlier this week, but y'all had the fewest all season tonight. Like, what do you feel like was different tonight compared to how most of the
Just
season?
getting better, man. Just controlling the ball. I feel like if we control the basketball, get a shot up on the rim, more times than not, we got a chance of getting our defense, half-court defense set, which is going to be difficult for teams to beat us, throughout the course of the season.
James, what would it mean for you to be named to the All-Star team again?
It would mean a lot, I think it would be my 10th or 11th, and just being one of the top 24 players in this league. I feel like I deserve it, but I'm not going to go on a campaign for myself. I just go out there, put the work in, and it is what it is.
How has that trust that you have in Norm increased throughout the course of this year?
We're on the court a lot more. You know what I mean? So the communication, the trust, to having each other back is there a lot more than it has been since I've been here, and and vice versa. You trust me, I trust him. Whether it's offensively, defensively, And I think not just between us two. I think that's the beauty of our team. And that's why we're so successful.
What can you say? I know you don't talk about yourself, but what can you say about Norm in his case for All-Star? Just how well he's played for you guys this year.
We're top 5, top 6. He's shooting the ball at a high clip. Leading our team in scoring. And there you go. Like I mean, somebody got to make it. We've put the work in. We put ourselves in a really good position. So, that's out of our control. We, the people who decide to vote. And for us, I think we just focus on continuing to racking up these wins because we got a bigger goal than All-Star game.
Appreciate it. You tied your career high in double doubles tonight with your 27th. So got a lot more games to get that done. But what does that say about you and just the year you're having? You think?
But I don't know that I'm rebounding. I don't know. I'm out there a lot, so I should be getting double doubles, man. But every year I'm trying to get average double and get as many as I can. And I'm glad I got to 27 this early. I'm trying to get 50, so hopefully set a little goal for myself.
What do you think? You missed a couple games back, last couple. How are you kind of faring with the eye injury and all that? Okay,
not good
great.
with that light, but it's still a little blurry. But at least I can keep my eye open, so I'll take it.
You didn't want to use the goggles anymore.
No, it's terrible. I hate how they feel. They kept sliding up and down. I feel like I don't have a vision of the whole. Like I don't know. It's weird. It's not for me.
So you did try.
You got it then.
What's there to talk about?
Yeah.
So you did try.
I did. I wore them in the last game for like 4 minutes. I don't know what you're looking at.
We're so far up, you can't see that closely.
Zoo, a lot of people are taking notice of the improvement of your game. We see it on Inside the NBA, wherever people are talking. For those people, is there some kind of goal you want them to know you're trying to accomplish this season, other than winning a championship?
Want defense. I want to be up there. That's been a goal for a while, and this year we're having a great defensive year, and we got to keep it up. So I think I'm a big part of that, and I think I am, and I can be one of the best defenders in the league.
What can you say about your backcourt combined for 73 today? I think.
A lot of buckets, man. They took over in the second half. It was fun to watch, man. It was fun. James was cooking. Just ISO one-on-one, and it's fun when he goes into that mode and kind of just scores like 4 or 5 possessions in a row. It's fun. Fans get into it, and Norm took over in the fourth. Got to the rim a lot, and it was fun, man. It was fun.
Zoo, there was a lot of whistles in this game, a lot of stops and starts. How do you guys stay composed when it's not as free flowing as you guys would like, and trying to keep composure out there during all that?
It's part of the game. We knew they hunt for the fouls, free throws. They shoot a lot of free throws, and we knew that's how they play. And we fouled a little more than we wanted to, but sometimes it's hard. You try to play physical, because that team is playing physical. You're trying to bring physicality, but you get called for a lot of small fouls, so it's definitely hard. But just got to stick with the game plan and stay solid.
What do you think of James taking that assignment on Giannis in the fourth quarter for professional?
I think Jen's been doing it all year. He's been switching on best players on the other teams. He's very solid in the post. James strong. And, he's not the easiest guy to post up, and he got really good timing on those swipe downs and high IQ. So he's we trust James on both ends of the floor.
Thanks, Zoo.
Yep.
How big is it for him to be able to go to that level and score the way he did tonight?
That's big, for the team in general, moving forward down the road. Him and Norm closing out that game was special.
Do you think that says a lot about their all-star case? Obviously, both those guys are trying to get in, weren't starters, but are trying to get in as reserves. What can you say about the all-star case that those two guys have?
Been playing great all year. You know, it's a lot of politics in it, so we'll see what happens. You know, I'm not sure if they're going to get us 2 players. You know how that goes, and but hopefully they do. They've been playing at a high level.
Kawhi, what is it like, though, just to watch those two kind of go back and forth the way they did in that second half, kind of carrying you guys home?
It was great. Like I said, it was very special. Them taking on the challenge, getting to their spots, they made it look easy.
What do you feel like the team did to progress offensively in that game, from being down 11 to end up with 127?
I guess just you know, getting to our spots in a sense. They start playing one-on-one. It got James going, and then from there, Norm got it to his spots and started to take over too.
When the game has kind of a stop and start flow like that, with all the whistles and everything on both ends, like how do you guys stay composed to kind of, you know, because it's not the free flow in basketball that you guys are normally used to. So how do you guys stay composed through all that?
To me, it seemed normal. You know, that's how the game is played. You never know how the whistle's going to be. You know, we had another game, I think, against Brooklyn, and it was about a 3-hour game or 2.5 hours. So it's the NBA. The referee is going to ref what they see that night, and we're used to it.
Are you a fan of 3-hour games?
I mean, it doesn't matter as long as we win.
What helps this team take care of the ball when you're on the floor? Like tonight was a 7 turnover game, as few as the team's had all season. And your own court numbers with the team, turnover percentage is way lower than it has been all season. What have you observed in terms of that?
I'm just playing at that time, so I'm not really observing, other than just trying to get us in our sets. You know, I'm not a high turnover guy. I think I helped the team, you know, slow the game down, give them more confidence, and it's just another guy that's able to, you know, shoot, pass, and, you know, dribble.
Well, what impressed you the most about you guys winning tonight?
What impresses me the most?
Yeah, about tonight's win.
I guess like you guys pretty much seen the back and forth of the game, staying composed, staying composed with Giannis and Lillard getting to the line. You know, they scored the ball very well and easily, and just battling those moments out and coming out of our timeouts, executing. And, you know, like I said, James and Norm playing tremendous one-on-one basketball.
Have they given you any indication when your minutes could be extended?
No, you just, you know, take our time, and, you know, you guys will see it soon.
Kawhi, what is you, like this season, you had 100% back, no restrictions. What does that look like? What do you need to see to get to that?
I know, man. I don't tell the future. I don't know what it looks like.
But is it you like playing 30 minutes a game? Is it you being able to do certain things?
Is it what?
Like, do you need to get to like a certain minutes threshold to say like, okay, I'm back? Or do you need to play back-to-back to say you're back? Like, what is it?
I feel good now. Like I said, once, you know, more games get under my belt, then you probably will see the minutes rise. It's not going to just be, you know, tomorrow that you see me playing 35 minutes. So we're going to build it up, and as long as I'm feeling well, we'll keep adding minutes.
Thank you.